Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala ashraf al-anbiya wal mursaleen. Amma ba'd. May Allah bless you, our brothers and sisters in Islam and others. Many times we talked about, of course, last week we spoke about Salah and the importance of Salah. And many times I spoke about or talk about or research about Holy Quran. Holy Quran, Salah, and the Sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, is that two or three things which we have, which will take you to paradise inshallah. We talk about the Holy Quran. There's a mode. I'm trying to. We have to record this in case of I say something wrong. And the security is here. The security, mashallah. Hey, Sheikh, did you say? Go. Khair, inshallah. Yes. We are talking about the Fada'il al-Quran, my brothers and sisters. Fada'il al-Quran. Fada'il al-Quran, if you talk about from here to infinity, it still is not finished. We want to say it in 10 minutes or 5 minutes, but we say what we can. It's a guide for humanity toward the right path. No doubt about it. For all humanity, is not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never says Ya Ahl Muslimun in the Holy Quran. He says Ya Ayyuhan Nas, Ya Ayyuhan Nas, Ya Ayyuhan, oh people. He never say Ya Ahl Muslimun. Therefore, Quran is not referred to just the Muslim, is referred to the whole. And of course, is a path neither dark nor covered in mystery. Clear. Pure light. And of course, my brothers and sisters, therefore, is the interest of all humanity. All humanity are always said in the street, in the universities, in the big gathering, in the small gathering, say the Holy Quran. This is job of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which give the Quran to the people, and the job of all of us is called Farizah. Therefore, it's the interest of all to get the heat and take a heat from the Quran. Many non-Muslim, my brothers, of course, as a head of interface here and there, many non-Muslims said we read the Quran lesson. And many, I give, Allah knows, 100,000 Quran away, or if every day we give a Quran away and say, we love the Quran. The people, non-Muslim kids sit and say, I love to read it. I love to read it. And of course, no criticism, Muslim getting the kids in and putting it on top. Don't touch it. You understand? That's not criticism, but I'm saying Quran is a set of rule and regulation, which we said here at the moment. Guidance, set of rule and regulation, do and don't. We told the Prophet Ibrahim to do that, he done that. The Prophet Moses to do that, he done that. We told the Bani Israel to do that, they didn't do it. We told the Yunus from the Hut, Ashab al-Hut, to do that, he didn't do it. We no need to do that in the night, to do that in the day, to do that. How do you go to your wife? How do you go to your man? How do you go to people? How do you go to Ibn Sabil? This is a rule and regulation. What we don't know, we just read it. I'm the same. But what we need to do, we need to read it all, inshallah, to learn. According to Holy Quran terminology, the heart, my brother, is not a pump. The heart is not a pump which helps the movement of the blood, but rather stands for the whole human responsibility, personality, person's emotion, motivation, and his entire personality. Quran, of course, we are talking about, my brothers, when I heard the heart has a brain, scientists proved heart has a brain. Heart has a brain. And heart can see as well. I'll show you in a second. Heart has a brain, I couldn't believe it. What we have? We have 200 billion neuron in the head. And the scientists prove we have a 27,000 or 27 million or something in the heart. Neuron, which think. Neuron is for thinking. And the Prophet ﷺ said, it is a stand for, the heart is a stand for human personality, person's motion, and of course entire personality. And you will find it illustrated to Holy Quran, as I said, and the Sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, many times He says for a qulub. If the qulub was in the Quran, to understand. In the Quran, it says, قُلُوبْ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ فَزَادَهُمُ اللَّهُ مَرَضًا. فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ فَزَادَهُم. What are you talking about? He says, they are, in their heart is disease. فَإِنَّمَا, look, listen to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, so amazing. فَإِنَّهَا لَا تَعْمَى الْأَبْصَارِ وَلَكِنْ تَعْمَى الْقُلُوبِ التي في الصدور. تعمى القلوب التي في الصدور. لا تعمى أبصار. Yes, sir? He says the eyes is not there, but the eyes of the qalb is blind. Allah knows how the eyes got it, how the brain got it. Of course, many things you can hear. People sometimes get very emotional and say, "Don't think about in politics. Don't think about your heart. Don't think of your heart. Don't think with the brain." That's the difference. And again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهُ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Quran, chapter 26, of course, I don't say the chapter, but it's Quran, 89. He said, except only he will prosper that comes to Allah with sound heart. Therefore, sound heart does not mean this is a pump. It is not a pump. It's everything is in the heart and is in the chest. Narrated by Abdullah ibn Bashir that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, truly in the body there is a morsel of flesh. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which if it's sound, the whole body is sound, and if it's diseased, the whole body is diseased. And Sahih Bukhari. That means if the heart is whole sound, the Quran. I want to say what the Quran guiding. Quran, we are talking about the Holy Quran guiding the brothers and sisters. So, brothers and sisters, what are diseases of the heart? Many, including me, got many diseases, unfortunately. Of course, diseases of the heart are many, including hypocrisy, envy, jealousy, pride, evil desire, and corrupt motivation, and so on. We have many. Therefore, these are the diseases of the heart. If you don't get the disease of the heart, it's not a qalb salim. Allah knows best again. Allah knows best. How does the Quran cure these diseases? By helping you to gain taqwa, Allah's consciousness, God consciousness, and accountability on the day of the judgment. You say, okay, if I want to be jealous, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, don't do the ghaibah. Don't do the backbiting here. If you want to do that, don't do the ghaibah, don't do that, don't do that. So go here. Don't approach the wife of the neighbor. Don't do the zina. La taqarru zina. These are the disease of the heart. And the heart says, go forward, do it. Therefore, it's very important. And third one, of course, we have many things of Quran. If you read the Quran, I explained you before, if you want to read the Holy Quran, my brothers, you have to have 6 conditions. Remember Surah Al-Baqarah, I said a few weeks ago, 6 conditions. Which if you have the 6 conditions, you are min al-muttaqeen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says. Surah Al-Baqarah, the first 5 five verses, it tells you, before it starts, it tells you who is reading the Holy Quran and who gets a real benefit of the Holy Quran. Real benefit. Quran is a benefit to everyone. If the non-Muslim read it and do it, they get a benefit. Non-believer doing it get a benefit. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives benefit to all. And the third one of good, Hudan wa Rahma. Quran is a Hudan wa Rahma. The Quran, book of Allah, book of the guidance. It enlightens for human being. It enlightens for human being. It's a light for human being. As the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Sirajan Munira. Da'i ila Allah wa Sirajan Munira. The Sirajan Munir is the Quran. Because Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, anything was coming from his mouth is related to Quran or Quran. Quran coming in the office of the prophethood, the Quran, and anything he says on hadith and everything else, all related to Quran. The character of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was Quran. Hudan wa Rahma. Remember Hudan wa Rahma. And of course, to the right path. And of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about it. وَالَّذِينَ اهْتَدُوا زَادَهُمْ هُدًى وَآتَاهُمْ تَقْوَى. Read the 5 verses of the Surah Al-Baqarah. وَزَادَهُمْ تَقْوَى. Whereas those, meaning, whereas for those who accept guidance, He increased their guidance and caused them to grow in God consciousness. Surah Muhammad. My brothers and sisters in Islam, Quran, and finally, of course, is a rahmatan lil alamin, like Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As we know, all the quality of Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about is Ar-Rahman. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman, Allama al-Quran. Allama, khalaqa al-insan. The revelation of the Holy Quran is act of mercy to all mankind. The bringing of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the last Prophet of the world, there is nothing is coming after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was Siraj al-Munir. Rahmatan lil Alameen. فَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Of course, when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, anything he said, he was the Holy Quran. وَآخَرَ دَعْوَاهُمْ أَنِ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Brothers, advice from the old sheikh. Some brother was telling me outside, what are you going to do? What's the future for you? Say, sheikh. I said, my future is down the grave. I have no future. Future is past. It's young people that got a future. Young people, I said, brother, what do you want to do? He said, I want to get a wife and a kids and a car and a house and a good job and a that and a that and a that. Go forward. They say, sheikh, what do you want to do? I said, I have to go. I'm looking at that hole. This is real. Therefore, the Quran, if it's in your heart, it helps you between the grave. May Allah bless you all. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.